Hello, you all. What's going on, baby? We about to make this an open panel situation. Let me see if I can get into the studio. I'm gonna make this an open panel situation. I want you guys' thoughts on this. With Lemon's behavior and where his channel is going, do y'all think that he's gonna come back? Do y'all feel like he needs to come back? Um, where are all the people that be over at his channel that be drinking? Do you think that, he really saved some people's lives by not going live so everybody can kind of stay sober for the little time being? Or I mean, y'all let me know what's going on. You know, let me go ahead and drop the link. This is an open panel. Anybody can come up here, but we gonna have a conversation because we need to have a conversation with Lemon. Has he learned his lesson? Um, where do we go from here? Is he gonna go live? You know? And then what do y'all think about him going against Sir King? And then now that he hit, rock bottom, he wants Sir King's support. All right. I'm enough is on the pen. Hey, I'm enough. How you doing?
What's going on, Queen?
Oh, nothing. I'm just over here just relaxing and trying to figure out what is going on with Lemon, the Lemonettes, and Sir King. You know, that was his good friend. Um, and I want to know, do you feel sorry for Lemon? Well, that's the question that I'm posing to the audience. Do you all feel sorry for Lemon?
Hmm. Most people are not feeling sorry for him. Some people are, but for most, I think no.
So, like, do you feel like Lemon is taking any accountability for the things that he's done? I mean, when you talk about Shakim, when you talk about different people like just Krista, because she was a big money maker on his channel, whether if people want to acknowledge it or not. They love the back and forth. They love to see him drag her and her to, sit there. What I do, you know?
Right. Well, I think that I mean he has apologized, but he's done a lot of people wrong. So I think, you just never know who's out to get you. You know what I'm saying? So just never know.
Now, when you say out to get you, now I want to talk about dragons and that bike.
Now about the bike. Um didn't they say something about she need to get some brakes, get her brakes fixed?
Yeah, I mean, you know, um,
And
I
that
guess
was
she
kind of
was.
crazy.
Yeah, I guess she was making her way around town, and child, she was you know, around the mountain she went, and honey, she was going down the hill, and they said that honey, she was going down the hill, honey. She had to put her she had to put her feet down to stop. Yeah,
Wow,
they did.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
you know how
Well, I hope
Smokey
she
was
get that
trying to
brake
stop
fixed
that
then.
car. You know how Smokey was trying to stop that car on Friday.
Yes.
That how her shoe was. It was leaning to the side, child. We talking
Oh,
about dragons. Uh-huh.
wow. Well, did they come up with some funds for her to help get her bracelet when they supposed to have something for her to help her with that to get a brace fixed?
Well, as far as her brakes, child. Like I said, I just don't know why she don't use her shoes to stop. But or like go over into some grass. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. Maybe she should put her little can on the back. You know how you used to be riding your little bicycle and you would put the can on the back just to make it sound like old motorcycle, honey. As she's going, you know, um, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Am I thinking too much into it?
I just think I don't know. She just needs to maybe get her a car or something, something that's gonna be more suitable for what she got going on. Cause she need
Yes.
breaks right now and then. I don't know.
Oh,
She got to make her rounds, remember?
listen, I'm glad that she's giving us a break from these panels, child. It feels good to be able to get a sentence out, and then we got Uppity taking her spot. So, are we really getting a break? Hey, LaDonna B. Hey, Really Pie.
I don't think we get no break. I think one gone, one is just taking the other spot. That's all.
Do you
I think
think that, okay, so I put up a poll now, get into this. Now, I said, is Lemon A crashing out? B, a lack of accountability. C, dragons casted a spell. And D, Woo Chow. Which one you going with?
mm,
Is he
I think
crashing out?
I
Lack
think
of
he crashing
accountability.
out. I
All
think
right.
he's crashing out. Yeah, that channel gone. I think he crashing out. I
Well,
mean,
40% agree with you.
I think he's crashing out. I mean, because
You think he's
you know,
crashing out like Dragon's Breaks?
yeah, I think he gone bad because he that's his pay. That's his money. So of course you're gonna about lose your mind. I mean, come on, you don't know who's messing with you. So
Ooh, child. Really Pie says dragons casted a spell.
uh
Ooh,
oh,
wait a minute
dragon,
now.
okay.
Well, listen here, Dragons had told him, that he was going down. And guess what? Shout out to Total Package. Uh, this, oh no, that wasn't it. But Total Package was being messy. I want y'all to see how messy these people are on YouTube. Okay. Total Package sent 49.99 and said, Ness, drop J Dunn because you not respecting her boundaries. Shakim on the panel. So these people be out here doing the most. But how do you feel? Does he look sad?
Queen,
Yeah.
you're going in and out.
Okay, hold on. All right, and we are back after that quick intermission. All right. So, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Lemon losing his channel and prancing around, sashaying around to the content creators that, he didn't even look their direction. When he was up, and he had his lives going and he had the support going, he had the cheap wine going around, the cheap dessert wine that, isn't really good for you in the long run. But what are your thoughts on that, on his drinking? Do you think that his drinking will increase? Or, it'll decline.
Well, I actually think it's gonna stay the same or get worse, and because that's what he do. I mean, he's been doing that since his channel been down, so nothing has changed. So he's just been, as they say, running amok on everybody's channel. So nothing has changed. So everything's gonna remain the same. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Uh, LaDonna says, well, I read Really Pie's uh comment, Dragons casted a spell, and LaDonna says she did. She sure did say that though. And then we have Lemon in here says, shut up, Igga. Oh, They mad about it. This is my thing. When you were up, you thought that you were the man. When you were up, you thought that you could talk to anybody just the way that you wanted to because you had money in your bank account. You were the man that was taking over the sector. Give me 1 second. Who let the dogs out? Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. All right, and we are back. Yes, we are. All right, how is my audio? Are y'all able to hear me? Okay, hopefully you all are able to hear me. I'm enough. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, great. So, this is what I was going to ask you. So, with the lemon stand with his mom, do you think that he's having to look for somewhere else to stay? Baby, go get your babies. Hold on 1 second. Take over for me for 1 second. Let me let the babies in.
Hi, everyone. If you would, please hit the like button and share, please. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for holding us up during this time. Now, listen here. So, Lemon is out here pedaling around and he's visiting everybody's channel. Like I said, that he's been totally ignoring. And some people are saying, oh, well, it's genuine, this, that, and the third. I don't think that it's genuine. I think that he needs a moment. He's trying to stay relevant when he really should have stayed silent because silent speaks louder than him showing up. But with him and his narcissistic, malignant uh characteristics, it wasn't going to allow him to. Hmm.
Hmm. So you're saying after his channel got gone, you talking about him going on other people's platforms?
Yeah, because he was cocky, he was talking stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay, this is the time for you to be humble first and foremost, and really just kind of sit back, evaluate how you're going to do your content. I would have started off on my backup channel first. Just saying, I would have started off on my backup channel first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have would have went on my main channel. But I guess they were saying that his email is connected to of his both of his channels.
Yeah, they was talking about that the other day. They was trying to see like how he could about his channels, about what happened, how he can get his monetization or whatever whatever they was talking about. But I mean, I think he should have been. I mean, he was saying, when he hit his platform that, he was in the bushes, or he might have jumped down different ones, maybe platforms, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like you gotta keep that same energy. I mean, like, why now go on people's platforms and run amok on their platform when you didn't help their platform or give them that um courtesy of, checking in with them, but they supporting you. So I think support go hand in hand, So some people may be for him and some people may not be for him because I mean maybe because of your support, you know what I'm saying? You want people to support you, then you have to, you have to do the same thing. It work hand in hand. You can't want everybody to be just for you and you're not supporting other people. I mean, I don't think it worked like that.
Oh, you brought up a great point because as many content creators, and I think, well, no, I can't say I think. I even expressed that to him as well. It's like, okay, we come over here, we give commentary, we're over here, we're entertainment for your channel, but then like you don't even stop by our channel, and even if you do, I mean, drop down out the bushes, give us a share or something like that. But it was like he was just greedy, and he felt like, not everybody just watches you.
Right.
Everybody watches everybody because okay, if somebody goes live, then everybody's gonna go over there and watch that story. If
Exactly.
not them, then they're gonna watch the content creator that's gonna break it down for them and tell
Right.
them what's going on. But the
Mhm.
content is still being mentioned and the content is still being promoted, whether if you like it or not, because you are talking about it. You know?
Right, and I agree, Queen. Is exactly like just like for you, an example. You go on his platform, you help to get the numbers up. You help bring the content as well. So at least the people that supporting you here in your panel and helping, what I'm saying, with that, you should support them that hit your link and support you. Since you want support, that's support. You know what I'm saying? So not so much just the woo banging or whatever the case, but at least, you thought enough, let me go hit this link and, see what can I add to his show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So why not come over and okay, we know you run them up. Why don't you come over here and run them up one time, or something? At
Mm-hmm.
least you showed up and be who you are and okay, we cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't show that same thing, then why would I even really care or have some type of whatever for you when at the end of the day I'm supporting you but you're not supporting me. So that kind of takes away from
And guess
having.
what?
Yeah.
This man sat up and told me out his own mouth, yeah, Queen Tulsa, um, uh, the content creators are talking about blackballing you or something like that. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I would be down for that too, to block you. But see, you can't block what God has for me. And see, that
Right.
was the thing. I didn't want an overnight success. And I think that that's why they are crashing out because they got it overnight. They didn't do the hard work. They haven't been through the trials and tribulations. They haven't been through, you know, um, starting from the bottom, pretty much everything was given. You get what I'm saying? All right, we got the beat uh in the house. Give us 1 second. We do have guests. Give us one moment. All right. Hey, DB, how are you?
Hey, Tesla, you the first planner I ever came on, but hey,
Hey, how you doing? What's
coming to
going
be
on?
messy real quick.
Oh, be messy. We love that.
Is my background too loud?
No, you good.
I believe Lemon Mama told us the truth when she said he drink too much and what he embodies when he drunk is not him. That's why I've been sitting back this whole weekend just seeing him going panel hopping, and I'm just like, the reason he can play nice is because he really don't be in his body that much until he get drunk. Cause I'm like, I don't know how he can sit here and be in these people's face and play with his money like that. Like I know I'm a Scorpio, I hold grudges, but he be being a little bit too kind about it. But then I thought about what his mama said, and I was like, well, damn, he maybe not mean for real, and it's the spirits, but that's just my opinion. Cause I just been trying to figure out how he been being able to be cool, cause I know I'll be ready to shut somebody whole block down.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. What you think, Queen?
I knew his day was coming. And even though like I be trolling and stuff like that, like I be trying to give him a message, like putting it out there, but not really making it noticeable to where the crowd will understand. But I told him, you know, you need to respect the people that are supporting you. Don't take these people, um, don't take advantage of these people, you know? These people could be investing their money somewhere else, but you've been lying this whole time. You lied and told everybody to get a membership when y'all went to Las Vegas. We didn't get nothing. And then it's like the constant lies. And then it's the violation, the invasion of the privacy. It's, oh, you know, you're sitting up here dragging Krista when she's helping you. And now you need her back. Now that all of your resources are gone. Now that, your channel is gone, now you want to reach out to Sir King. Why now?
Because he can't hit that live button on his own channel and go hammity ham how he want to. So he ain't got no
Exactly.
choice. It's not funny
Exactly.
because I still think it's bold. Like I rock with Shakim, but I watch everything from the clouds and I ain't got no fave. So I be giving my true feeling. And I feel like he went overboard like the first time payback, yeah, cool. But when he just went live the other day, he had to do that. Same way Lemon had to go on his computer though. So like I'm gonna leave that to them, but I don't know. I just don't like this everybody and everybody face stuff. And I know it's the beef sector and everybody got to get along for content, but it's like certain stuff y'all both cross the line with each other. So either both y'all about to go live, go ham, and go live for live, video for video, and run the money up. But I prefer y'all do that than being on panels together.
I agree with you, but what do you think about Shakim said that he didn't do it this time? He said he didn't flag him this time. So what you think about that?
Now here we go. Now this is where the room opens up for anyone to do it because Shakim already did it. So now Shakim can take the blame. But I still feel like he did it because he already said he was gonna do it, honestly. He said when he went back
Yeah,
left, he was
they
on
did.
his body. And I feel like he on his body.
But do you think he trolled him and said that though? Right? Do you think he just said that to see, you know what I'm saying? To so if something did happen, it'll you know what I'm saying, it'll come back on him even though he might not did it for real. Cause even if he did it, he would say I did it. Cause he did say when he did it. So even he told Jay Dunn that he didn't flag her. So you know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
took the thought out my head. I was just about to say, but I think he realized he did too much when he flagged Dunn. Because the
Mhm.
whole thing is you could play the I didn't do it, she did it, he did it, we did it game. But at the same time, when he did it to Don, she's gonna go knee deep. But I feel like he was covering himself the same way you just said. Like, I didn't do it. Like at the end of the day, we don't know. And in a court of law, you need absolute proof. So I think he's just playing the game how you should, because supposed to go in there and be like, yeah, I did it. And I
But
heard him
Yeah.
say that one time, and that's kind of stupid. Like,
how
leave
do
Yeah.
it in
y'all
the air.
let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about Lemon trying to partner up with Jay Dunn to take Shakim out and Jay Dunn respectfully saying, nah, I'm good.
Right.
What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
I agree with that. I agree. She stay out of that. Yeah.
Facts.
Because of everything that Lemon said, because it don't negate the fact that Lemon did disrespect her, and she still remember that. And you know,
Facts.
Lemon don't take up for her, never took up for her and stuff. So why she gonna go back just because Shakim flagged both of them? Why she gonna go and help him? You know what I'm saying? So I
Let me
feel
throw
like
something else out there.
what's
Now
up?
Ness, expressed that, now she feels like she's a target for Shakim, so she has to do all these things because she's on a chopping block. I mean, when you talk
Oh, can
about
I add my two
content,
cent toast slip,
go ahead, baby.
please? Because I was all in that chat last night. Because I feel like Ness need to keep herself out the middle of it. I feel like with her being so close to Shakim, she shouldn't even talk about the flag shit on her channel. Because when it comes to the court of law, she would be in it because you have evidence. So the whole time yesterday, I was like, can y'all, especially when grown folks and Beasley was up there, like straight saying they go flag his channel. I just feel like Nez should stay out of it and not even let them talk about limit flag on her channel.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, I agree.
Well, you know what? When we think about this, these alliances and things like that, right? So they're saying that it's Shakim is saying that there's a team association, um How do y'all feel about that? Like, it's not just him, it's like it's him and some other people on a team that does this.
I can believe it because they came over to our sector in a bulk, so they all don't have to show their face. But if they want to be like these MFers thought they was and wouldn't let nobody be in the beef sector, now we behind the scenes. But a little bit I feel like it's just him. But when I look at it from the other angle, the reason I feel like he can have a person or two helping him is just how the beef sector be and them just trying to get some get back.
Yeah. But I think
Mm,
he has a team too as well. But it's kind of it's a lot of people that's not for Lemon right now though. That who he's come against or whatever the case may be. So you just never know who's doing it.
what are
Yeah,
y'all
that's where
thoughts?
Lemon messed himself up at. Sorry, Tuscan.
But let me ask y'all this. What are y'all thoughts on Lemon um totally disrespecting the same black women that was there, to help make his pockets bigger? And now that his pockets are, declining, he's having to face these same women. What are y'all thoughts?
That's what he get. I mean, you gotta lay in that bed. You made it that way. So I mean, can't nobody do nothing with you for you now. I mean, because you made it this way. You've done a lot of things. So I mean, hey, you just gotta wait. Just gotta wait patiently.
Facts. Ain't no fun when the rapper got the strap and he made his bed, he got to lie in it, all them things. And them spirits, like you gotta people go get it back in blood. And when you turned up and doing all that, like I don't know, his mama told us that's not him. So it's like he go into full character theater. He said he with the arts. So I don't know. Hopefully that I'll take that back. I don't think he gonna learn from it from no so never mind.
Yeah. I was a little distracted because, he was on his press tour when he was, blocked or whatever the case may. Uh Now if I was blocked or I couldn't go live or whatever, I would be doing some self-evaluation, trying to figure out, okay, well, what's another strategy? This dude was getting wasted every day. And when he was having these conversations, I don't know if y'all heard this, but him and Duke had got into a back and forth on, I believe that was Pizarro's channel. And he said that Duke had reached out to him, wanting to be his mentor. What are your thoughts on that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you blew me with that.
That's crazy. But did he admit to it though?
Well, I want to say that Duke kind of froze up.
Yeah,
It was like, it was given look around, everybody on mute. Yeah.
right. Yeah. Cause I
He
think I
said,
saw that. I think I saw that, but I wasn't for sure if he if he really did that or not. So I wasn't for sure if he really did reach out to him, even though Lemon said he did. So that's why I was asking.
but let me ask y'all this. Do y'all respect me as a trans woman living in my truth, seeing, just showing up how I am as I am? Can you respect that?
Of course.
And your truth, yes, indeed.
Why is it that we want to sugarcoat and pussyfoot around these men that are sitting around here doing these nefarious acts right in front of our eyes and we're acting like we don't see it? This man then sat up here and violated another man, got so upset about him screwing another man. You decided to go back on your word. You were supposed to have been there and help that black woman carry out that trip. You left her hanging. How many times do we get left hanging by our brothers? It's like I thought we were in this together, but they'll show up for their brothers. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I wouldn't hold. I don't not. I wouldn't. I don't hold any faith in Lemon to be that type of dude. So it's like I don't even have no expectation, and that's sad. But not over here.
Well, we saw how he was where we heard how he was at Vegas. I mean, he wanted everybody else to pay for everything. He didn't pay for nothing. So, I
That's a
mean,
good. That's a good point.
you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? So, but my thing, I mean, but you want everybody to give you, but you're not giving. So, I mean, you get yours in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that.
How do you feel about him being alone with a computer and deciding to go through it and look at messages and take screenshots and use it as a blackmail against another black man? What are your thoughts?
And that's when I go back to if I don't see how Kim do him. I don't play. I don't play with none of that type of shit. I don't play with none of that type of stuff. You will be forever cut. Like my vengeance will be deep through my energy without me doing nothing. So that's not cool at all. But Kim should have been smarter because at the same time, I wouldn't have left my computer with him. Sorry to say it like that too, but you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think Shakim thought that he had to worry about that. So, I guess he was being a friend. Yeah, go ahead, you going live or whatever you finna do. You go to computer. But he wasn't a friend to Shakim. That's how you know they weren't friends because why would your friend go through your stuff and then blackmail you with what they saw? You know what I'm saying? So, but like you said, at the same time, before going on the trip, all the things, events that has happened, and y'all up and down, and your ins and out with each other. So why would you even leave your computer open with him or whatnot? You should have took it with you. And I mean, so
But get into this. The wicked part is you come to Vegas, you got this big burly man that says, you know what? This guy said he's going to punch you. You know, I got you. You can come on over here. But in that moment of him leaving that computer, I want to focus on the fact that this man knew that he was going down there to smoke something that was going to be up in his system that's going to get him relaxed. So you go ahead and get yourself relaxed. So when you come back, you're so damn high, you're not even going to think that what I'm over here doing, my criminal act, I'm a criminal, I'm spying on you. But I need you to get on up out of here, go smoke that weed, and I'm going to sit right here and you leave that computer right here.
Your statements on purpose, Toast.
What are your thoughts?
I will say this. The funny thing to me is Lemon said that he went in the computer because he saw a message with his name. But when people asked him who was messaging Shakim, he said he didn't know. So once he got in the computer, he said F them messages. He went to everything else but unless he's hiding that info. But I always wanted to know who Shakim was talking to in the background while he was on the trip. Just me being nosy.
well, I think he probably know everything. He probably do know who it is. He just don't want to tell it. So he's just not to be trusted at all. And like
And
you
that's
said,
why he get called a liar. I'm sorry for all them half truths.
yeah, exactly. But I agree with you with saying like if he had did that to me, it would have been like up and stuck. It wouldn't been no talking calmly on no panels and all this extra stuff that he's trying to do, kumbaya and all this stuff right here. It wouldn't be none of that. So yeah, that's crazy.
All right, we have guests in the building. We have Voodoo Badu. Hello.
Hello.
What's
How you
going
doing,
on,
beautiful?
Ludo?
Hey y'all. What's up,
What's going on?
Tosa?
How you doing?
I'm good. How
Listen
you doing,
here.
girl?
We up here just carrying. Um,
Who y'all talking
listen.
about?
Oh, baby. Well, who were we just talking about? Lemon.
Yeah, lemon.
Yeah,
What
we were
Lemon
talking about.
do?
Oh,
He
child,
said
what do you
acting a
know
fool
about
out
him?
here.
Cussed out Sir King last night.
I mean, you heard about his channel?
Yeah, I heard about his channel. I
Oh,
guess I don't know who he pissed off, but they're not letting up on him. I'm trying to figure out what did he do to these people.
The same stuff that's been dragging since August. It wasn't nothing new, truly. I
Oh,
don't know why they
really?
struck now. Yeah, it's like I don't know. They sat in the grass and waited to come bite, but nothing happened.
Cause they on his ass. I was like, damn. Did he just try to go live and then he got struck again?
yeah, that's on the new page, right?
No, I think that's his. He went on his. He tried to go live on his regular channel
Oh,
and they struck his ass. I was like, damn.
so how many more days now he got to sit down?
I don't know. But a lot of folks was like, he should have more than one channel, which is true.
Well, he do have another one, but I don't think he don't want to go on it though, cause that one had already got a strike too.
I think it's because,
Child.
he was on Grinder. He spent most, listen, he said, fuck that other channel. I don't want another channel. I'm going to try to get up on the honey. And honey, he was working it. And honey, I don't know if he was doing Tina or if he was doing cocaine, honey. But honey, what I can tell you is he was over there in his quinceañera, honey, dressed like he was at a 16-year-old, honey, quinceañera party, honey. Get into it. Hello. That's what it was given. What happened to Voodoo? Honey, he was over there whirling and twirling, honey. What y'all think? What are your thoughts?
I
I
just
think he
go ahead, go ahead.
I think he purposely, well, he always get purposely turned up, but I feel like he purposely turned up to do exactly what he did last night because he got to be in his and go and hit them panels, and he had a list of people he wanted to cuss out because he went from Rodney's. Oops, is my phone messing up, y'all? My bad. I hit the wrong button. He went from Rodney's. I was there for that. I missed her keys, but I caught the replay. Then he
Oh wow.
All right.
Can y'all
Oh,
hear me?
she's on
My
mute. Yeah,
internet be
we can
acting
hear you,
up.
boo. Yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you. Okay, so we were talking about Lemon, him losing his channels. Like you said, that you don't really know who he pissed off, but the people are saying, Shakim and his team, are working on it. But did you hear that Jay Dunn kind of cracked the case and she's been speaking to the individual that allegedly struck her?
Yeah, I heard that.
What are your thoughts?
I don't see. I don't know if it's Shakim's doing it. I mean, I know he admitted to doing it, but I think it's more than just Shakim. 'Cause I know ZX said he flagged them. He was like proud of that shit.
Mhm. Do you think that we're male identified because we got you over here on the main screen?
Who me? No,
I mean, it's okay I'm kidding with you. So,
I know you
panelists,
are.
what are your thoughts? Same question.
Can you repeat it?
Okay. So, I forgot your question. Thank you. No, seriously. Oh, no. So my thing was, what are your thoughts on Lemon, taking advantage of all these women and having to see them and face them again, without an apology?
Well, he don't give them an apology. He don't need nothing else from them. After all he's done, disrespecting them, and
Well,
because he don't,
Lemon is a good straight man.
yeah. So I mean, but he disrespecting the ones that's filling his pockets. So unless they just want to keep filling his pockets up and don't care. So I mean, he only
Listen
doing what they
here.
allow.
The women just come at him and people be saying stuff about him. But Lemon is innocent. What do you say to those ladies? Sound off.
But they like Lemon though,
They like them.
and they tolerate the disrespect. So
Right,
Oh, you better not call me no bitch, but Lemon can. Hello? What's
right.
going on there? Why do you guys think that people think that way? Come on, panelists.
No, we got to be honest though, because it's a certain type of female that's going for that. Like, yes, I be in the chats and stuff for entertainment, but to sit on the panel and deal with that, no, I'll argue with my nigga if I
child,
want to go back and forth with a nigga. So that's how I
Hold
look
on,
at
hold
it.
on. Whose phone is making that noise? You mean that type of shit? Go on.
So yeah, limits to blame, but I'm looking at the women sideways too, because if y'all willing to deal and accept with that, y'all lonely.
not lonely. My God,
It's something, because I wouldn't. It's fun from the
I
chat.
wouldn't either.
It's fun from the chat, but sitting there being a panelist and doing no, like hell no.
Yeah, they don't even say nothing back really to them. They just take it, and that's it.
Child,
You know,
Now
they,
listen here. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Lemon has been over there taking lessons from those white people? He wants to know how to control the niggas. What are your
oh my
thoughts?
God.
Sound off.
the tussle you cutting up. It's
You
crazy.
trying to say he MAGA?
Listen here, Lolo was over there calling that white man Jesus. I don't know what's going on, but sound off.
I mean, the Brina situation showed it, and then I'm gonna bring his mama up again when she came on, and Pizarro told his mama about him rocking with the girl that was calling us the N word and stuff. Her reaction kind of shocked me because she went off, and as sweet as he was in allowing it to be, and then I think it was a guy that came up on his channel that was promoting MAGA. And at that point, he tried to go so hard on that dude, but I think it was just a perspective after his mama put it in him. I don't think he really felt like that. That's why he still can be around Resto and all of them. It goes back to be able to sit around somebody like that, you can kind of relate to something. So I don't know. And it's like
Mm,
he's always trying to big him up. Like, I don't know what Resto got, but it's certain people that I see. Like, I don't know if he's admired by their lifestyle, like maybe because he live out the country, that he's always quick to vouch or try to give a little stand in for him. And what's the other dude name? What's the binary?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you saying that he is he has some allegiance, allegedly, he has some allegiance to this guy overseas that is married to a Korean woman. Um, and he's introduced him to all these races. I mean, from male to resto to, I mean, to all of them. They seem like racist to me. And oh my goodness. Y'all Lemon is trying to control he wants to be a slave owner. That's what it feels like. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts?
Lemon just trying anything and everything for content. I think he's trying to get that content.
Do you think
But
that him and his mother are getting into it maybe like right now? Is he like crashing out at home? We've seen him on panel to panel to panel to panel. Oh this, oh that, and he's just sounds like he's just just drunk. I mean, it's not
Mhm.
just tipsy, it's like just filthy drunk. What are
Yeah,
your
Blew
thoughts?
out. That's what we
sloppy.
call that. He blew out.
Yeah, he crashing out. He's sloppy drunk. That's it. Just saying whatever, just going off on anybody, and just let have. That's what he doing without any apology, without anything. So, and this is why we're at where we at now, because all of this. So nothing has changed. So I mean, hey, what can you expect?
So looking from
He
the
need
outside. Oh, go ahead, beautiful. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I feel like honestly, he just needs some real grief counseling. I know I smoke my trees to deal with some trauma, but trees don't be having me wilding out. I a little bit be more nodding off, might fall asleep on the live and wake up 15 minutes later. But I think he needs to go get some serious help because it's not gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. And health wise, you can really do some damage, sir.
But people have tried to help him and tried to tell him this. But he gonna do what he doing what he wanna do. So he's not listening. He's not taking heed to sound doctrine. He don't wanna listen. So what can you do as a friend? Try to help him or give him a pointer or two. So why just like Sir King, sorry. He tried to help him out and tell him about his drinking. He didn't want to hear that. But now since his challenge is gone, now he crying to him about you didn't check on and see how your channel going and all that. Why? When you over there doing what you're doing, and he tried to help you and give you pointers, but you didn't want to take that, but you want him to run behind you.
Was he checking on Sir King when he was on top?
I, I don't
I mean, I just want to know.
think.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
exactly.
you was on top, you was doing the most. You had the views, you had all the drama. You weren't worried about no damn Sir King. You weren't worried about no Brianna. You weren't worried about nobody's panel that you've been running to. If anything, you was talking mess about him. You was talking shit about him.
Exactly. So I think Sir King, tried to help him. So now Sir King is like, I'm backing away. Like, I tried to help you, didn't want to listen. So why? I mean, what is left for me to say? Your channel is you did this, not him. You know what I'm saying? Sir King didn't do that. You did that. So why should he be? And then you talking all this junk and got all this to say, but you whining about your channel now. So which one is it? You tough. You was tough back then, and now you not.
Sir King said that same channel that you took $20 from to drop me. Yeah, all right.
1999, right?
He said, yeah, it might not pay today, but I'm gonna get my pay tomorrow. But once he brought that up, I said, yeah, I could see, because I know how I am. And if we been rocking, we been rolling. If I'm Tosla co-host and we separated, I don't care if we come back 6 months from now. If I'm up here, we chit-chatting, living it up, don't take no money to drop me, especially not no $20. Like, what we doing with 19.99? It need to be 1,999 or 1,999. Yeah, we need
Okay.
that. And then run me some of that and then we're good. But $20, like you a $20 HOE. Come on.
And that's why he got banned on Grinder. But guess what? It goes back to Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? That man and lost his soul. This man that came out here and professed and confessed that he loves the devil, he is the devil, and that's the type of ish that he's in. So while you were sitting out here playing with God's anointed, because touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm, baby, while you was out here trying to throw rocks at, the covered and the chosen ones, baby, you just didn't want to do that. And you were warned. Warning comes before destruction. And now you really got to sit in it. How do I feel about it? You need to wake up. You need to go to rehab. What are your thoughts? Sound off.
I just thought about something that I meant to say earlier. I feel like this is when he dug his grave. When he started bragging on how much money he had on his cash app. Like you don't do that. Like people can have multiple bank accounts with thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is people coming in the chat in the YouTube chat saying I got 500,000 in And my he wanted to show people, he wanted to brag. Listen, you can't throw money in people's faces like that, especially people that you're playing. So now that I'm thinking about it, I think that has to do with the flag team too, because you threw it in them people's faces while you sitting there talking to them crazy. So laugh now, cry later.
Yeah, he's definitely, that's why you gotta sit down and be humble. So now you gotta learn that lesson. Like, you boasting about, what you getting, but now look at you. You know what I'm saying? So you getting it now, now you're not. As they say, God give it and he take it away, right? So you gotta be grateful. So I think he was just receiving, 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 and then being boastful. You can't be boastful. You got to be humble. So, and you playing in other people's face with it and saying you the highest paid and all of this. So now, oh, okay. So you just never know. Now you gotta wait on it. Now you gotta wait to come back and or see when you want to come back to make some more money. So now your money's being played with now. So it is what it is. You put yourself in that predicament.
Well, you know what? He better save some of that money because he might have to get him a motorbike with dragons. He was talking about her and how she was homeless and shit. And that,
He
he gonna
got
have to
two cars, Tosla. He got two.
get him a motorbike and get him a little trailer. What are your thoughts? Sound off.
You know, gas probably high in Cali. He probably need a little bikey bike.
Yeah, he might need one of them light dragons. Might help him out.
No, but let's talk about it. How do we feel about him using black women? And this is another thing that I really want to bring up to you all. Angie Stone, rest her soul. She's not resting right now. She's fighting in the spiritual world. Let's get that straight. But D'Angelo was not at her funeral. That's her child's father. And why is it that the black woman sits up here, take her time and energy, and build our black brothers up, only for them to get to the top and say "f you"? What are your thoughts? Sound off.
I think they just take the black woman for granted. So
Hello.
hey,
Yeah, we here.
Okay.
Voodoo, your audio's great.
Thanks. This internet ain't great though. This internet is trash. I'm about to upgrade. I'm trying to avoid that, but I'm gonna have to do it.
I think you gotta be a good people watcher. That's just like if somebody sat here and watched Lemon and then let him wife them up and then be surprised by their actions. Like, I got me a good black man, but that's because I chose wisely. And not to say it like that, but sometimes you can choose what was not meant for you and it was doomed from the start. But on the opposite end, it is men out here that's not holding up the handle. And I feel like we should call each other out, and men could call women out, women could call women out, men out. But at the end of the day, we can't be separated either because separation don't do nothing. We need oneness. So I think we should just come together as a collective and stop pointing fingers and just be in one love group.
well,
Hey,
what about the so-called male identifying women then about that? You know what I'm saying? As you have those too.
Yeah, some women do it before they even get a man. Some women be male identified with their sons, but that comes from the lack of them missing something. And yeah, they have a lack of something that they're trying to pick up on. And sometimes even with their son, they want their son to be their man or protector. Or even when their son get a woman, they're still backing their son up when they doing F-ish. So at the same time, women has to take a step back too and hold accountable. It comes down to accountability.
I agree.
yeah, I totally agree on that as well because it's like, um, those parents, oh, my children, they are so good, they never do anything, but then they're over there like tearing up the playroom, right? Drawing on the walls and things like that. Like you said, we have to, when we see something, say something. And I'm open to you all being able to call me out. If y'all see me out doing something, call me out.
And I will hold you to that. Now, don't drag me 'cause when you in character. But I don't care because I'm gonna understand you in character. See, I get it. That's why I said I don't take a lot of this stuff serious. I sit back and watch from the chat because I understand people have personas to play, but at the same time, people get lost in their persona. I mean, it's kind of like an actor when they act in a movie for so long and they get lost in that role that they playing. You gotta snap out of it, my baby. Sometimes.
Listen, and listen, I appreciate that, and I value the feedback, and always, like I said, I'm never too big to be corrected. I don't care if we have 5 people in here, 5,000 people in here. But as long as we do it tasteful.
But that definitely wasn't for you because I have seen you be multidimensional. You have left one chat being messy, one panel being messy, and go to Jay Flex's panel and be serious and hop on board. That's what I'm talking about.
We
Like,
in church. Let's
yeah,
go.
you have to have, like, you can fit in and get in, but you don't have to play one side. Like, we have dimensions of us. Like, pull out the difference. Don't just be in one role all the time.
Right, exactly.
Great point. I'm in that 40 your thoughts.
I mean, I totally agree. I agree with everything you said. Yeah, I agree.
So let me ask you guys. So what's been going on the streets that we didn't cover tonight?
Dude, it seemed like the lemon effect been limited. Hold on, let me think. Your skit earlier was funny though when you was riding past the halfway house.
Yes, that was funny. That was funny.
I got one number. And y'all please be quiet. He in the shower. I'm going back on mute.
He said, "Can I get a cigarette?" That took me to. Okay. All right, y'all. I got 1%. My baby said I've been on here talking too much. He want my
Aw.
attention. So I appreciate you allowing me to be your first panel tosser. And I
Yeah.
appreciate the conversation because I felt like comfortable to come up because it was a conversation and not like me hitting a messy panel.
Right. Listen here. We got you all covered here. You come back anytime you want to. Thank you for coming.
And Miss I Am Enough, it was wonderful speaking to you tonight as well.
You as well. Thank you. Good
Have a
night.
great night. Good night.
All
Good
right.
night.
Yes. So we are sounding off on Lemon and this whole disastrous mess that he's caused for himself. It's a fruit fight. And the pineapples are smashing. You've got the grapefruits rolling in. You've got the apples. You've got the grapes over there hanging out. You know
The
what I'm saying?
tangerines, the
Oh, the who?
tangerines.
Oh my goodness. Tell us what happened with you and Brianna. I saw some of that. Listen, I'm glad you asked. Does anybody know what happened with me and Brianna?
That's so funny.
What happened with me and Brianna? I was just over there. I was hanging out. We were chilling. And before you know it, I was like, I don't know, we had got to going back and forth. But she started it, I think. And I just said, well, where's your caretaker? Because, you know, he, was looking at, he was like tapping his wrist, Like, you know how you tap, like, okay, it's time. He was tapping his wrist and telling you it was time for shower. So I was trying to figure out where her caretaker was. I just wanted to make sure she was all right and that she had taken a shower for this evening. hmm I mean, because he had somewhere to go. I mean, and I was being considerate of him, of the caretaker. He had people blowing up his phone. I mean, he had some ladies that he had to want to go and slide through. And so, yeah, I was just looking out. I was looking out. I mean, if you really want to be serious about it. I was just really looking out for the fella. I'm enough. What are your thoughts?
Hearing it from you as far as what happened, I think it's just funny just hearing it though. It was crazy. But um yeah, that's crazy. I guess she didn't want to hear that.
I mean, I mean, she's got a caretaker. I mean, and everybody wants to know what Brianna's doing. And, she's on her way to my 600-pound life. I mean, I don't know if you've all seen Brianna lately, but when she kicked me off, she told everybody that, it's going to take $500. Then I think she kicked it up to $3,000. And I believe she told the crowd, wait 1 second, let me go get my snacks. Yes. Oh, yes. So apparently she had to eat her snacks while reading me. Get into that. She was trying to read me and count me and call me out. But can y'all ask her how many calories did she have in that bag? I mean, you know, I mean, when counting, reading is fundamental. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was just trying to help her. I'm enough. Do you think that, was I coming off? Was I coming from a bad angle?
I mean, if you was trying to help her out, I mean, she must didn't see it that way, you know? Yeah, she didn't see it that way.
Well, they say I don't like women and I try not to help them. And, I'm just glad that she's got a brother over there helping her out. Like I said, it was him that was tapping his wrist. I mean, she called it out. She said, "Why are you over there tapping your wrist?" He said, "It's time for a shower." I mean, this is a conversation that we all heard. So anybody that's for her, I'm with them too. You know, I mean, I'm making sure I'm doing my part. Looking out for the community.
Mhm.
hmm But let's get into oh, who's out here been wrecking shop? Uppity has been on her best behavior. I don't know if she's taking her Ritalin, whatever it is that she takes to calm down and settle down. But yes, I haven't heard her or anyone that lives with her. Okay, we'll keep it fair. Her household has been very quiet. Have you noticed that? If so, sound off.
Yeah, she's been laying low. So she did great on the challenge last night. So I haven't heard anything. I don't think. I didn't watch nothing from her today if she went live or anything, but she did great last night for the challenge. But she's been laying low. She's been pretty good on the panels too. So
Oh, speaking of a challenge, who got a challenge coming? Listen here, I got something to say about Ness. Now, listen here. Ibe had come on to Jay Wilson's channel earlier. Get into it. Listen here. Before we get into it, I've got to thank you, Miss Whitney Houston. We have made an hour mark. If you all can start hitting that cash app, hit us with a super sticker, show some support. We've been here for an hour and just show the channel some love. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Oh, yeah, on mute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Listen here, I just put my cash app in the chat. When y'all send me a donation, when y'all send me a cash app, please don't put this is for the challenge. Please do not put this for the challenge because I don't want anybody to say that I didn't give them their money back. Just put for a donation, okay? Just say donating for the cause, okay? Don't put the challenge, okay? I'm not having no challenge. I'm not lying to y'all. Okay. If I need a donation and I need some support, like I'm asking y'all right now, just hit me and say this is support. Okay. This is an old nasty piece of support. Okay. I don't need y'all talking about this is for the challenge. Okay. Because it's not for the challenge, it's for me. Like King Roman said, the pot stopped at 414 and he said, whatever else y'all seen is gonna go in my pocket. Y'all net cash up just kept running off. He said, I don't know what to do. Well, honey, you just said that it stopped at 414. But oh, child voodoo, Badoo sent us $5, honey. We got an old nasty piece of $5. Okay, listen. You know what that $5 making me feel like in this time of day?
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom of me.
Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Now listen here, I gotta tell y'all that $5 goes to my freedom fund. Okay, listen here, y'all know I'm on probation. I need to have my probation fees paid every month. Okay, so listen here, I got my freedom. Yes, listen here, I'm enough. Are you excited about that? I've got my freedom.
Yes,
Oh,
we need you to keep your freedom, okay?
yes, those donations go to my freedom. Shout out to KRN for keeping up. He says that he'd been in contact with my probation officer. And shout out to Lady J Dunn for keeping it real with her members, honey, and read all the information. So we just gotta give them a shout out. We gotta give them a shout out, okay? They keep the queen in business, keep the queen in business. Woo. Wasn't that a word today?
That was a word. Keep you
Yeah.
in business.
Oh, what was the word today? I'm enough.
Keep you in business.
Y'all keep the queen in business. Keep me rolling. Keep me free. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to design our next mug. Keep the queen in business. Baby, we need to stay up in business. Listen here. Okay, so we got some questions in the chat. Let me come in from the studio. On a quick commercial break. I know y'all like, girl, she do us one more commercial break. Child, which one we gonna do? Let's do. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you. and your dedication to showing up, gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, let's get into it. We do have a poll. Is lemon A crashing out? B, a lack of accountability? What do we have? C, it is Dragons Casted a Spell. And we have D, Wu Chow. A, 62% says it's crashing out. 15% says lack of accountability. 17% says Wu Chow. And 5% says Dragons Casted a Spell. All right, let's get up into these comments, honey. Everybody is out here and they are running amok in the words of YouTube camera shout. Can somebody give her another word? I'm getting so damn tired. Oh, she's running a muck. He's running a muck. He is running a muck. Oh, she is running a muck. Girl, a muck, a muck, a muck. Girl, come on now. Oh, somebody please give her another. Oh, honey, let's get into it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I missed to add the ZX email screenshot. What? Oh, yes. Listen here. ZX says it. Listen here. I am on old man duties and I ain't got nothing but time. Honey, I'm going to sit over here, drink my coffee, and cross my legs, and I'm going to report. He said, you little maggot. You know how he talks. He's like, you little maggot. You sitting up. They saw the wigs. Oh, I said, oh, Lord Jesus. I said, oh, Lord. This man, oh, he didn't went ham. Child, when Lemon said, yeah, you put your leg up in the air. I don't know why he said that. Child, what are your thoughts on this comment right here? Did you see the screenshot that ZX had going on?
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on.
Oh, yes. Listen here. He said he's going to take him down. I'm going. Lemon over there listening to Mary J. Blige. I'm going down. Okay. Let's get into it, honey. He over there calling him, man, Sir King. Why you ain't call me? Why you ain't coming? Sir King said, I think you better call Tyrone. Come on, background singer.
Call him.
There you go. Honey, y'all know the rest. Listen here, LaDonna says, I forgot to add that when I was singing Ness. Shouldn't let them do that on her channel. Getting grouped in it. Yeah. She should have just been okay with being a bystander, right? Just stand on the sidelines, right? You just a reporter. You there to get the story. But honey, she want to be a part of the story, honey. Miss Ness, honey, she wants to be a part of the story, honey. She said, lights, camera, actions, honey. She don't care what camera it was, honey. She just wanted to be in front of it and telling her story, honey. Anybody put a mic in her face? Oh, child. Put a mic in her face, honey. She don't know what to do. And listen here, I don't know why she acting like she didn't know what was going on in Las Vegas. I told y'all that she wore that pineapple shirt for a reason because she was looking for a hookup. That's the signal off to listen here. I'm down with the get down, allegedly. You know, what do you think about Roe and Brian? What do I think about them? I don't think about them. I don't. What do you think about them, Voodoo? What do I think about? I don't think about them. Okay, I don't. What do you think about them? Voodoo asks, did you hear that? I'm enough. What do you think about Roe and Brian?
I think Ron and Brian just need to get it together. I think, yeah, they need to get it together. I don't know what's going on with Brian. I need him to work it out. You know, that's what I think. I think if they can't get it together, then they need to separate. That's what I think. I think they need to just, you know, because they just go through their ups and downs, their ins and outs. It's like if it ain't one thing, it's another. So I think they need to work it out.
Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't. I don't know who Ro been hanging around with. Baby, they didn't got him geeked up and telling him to go to the gym. Baby, baby, did you see him the way he was over there, honey? He would look like Martin from Blue Street, baby, in that gym. I said, baby,
I
who lied to him?
I didn't watch all of it, but I seen a little bit with his hair.
Baby, Mr. Officer, I got your pizza. Baby. And when I tell you, when I watched this impersonation challenge, and child, it took K Fit no time to dress up as her twin brother, baby. She was over there giving, oh, honey, she was over that baby. I want to rock right now. Well, wherever it go. What are your thoughts on these? Oh Jesus, these imitations of Ro with the plaits in his head, child. What are your thoughts? Did you ever see him with the plaits in his head?
Yeah, then he had that when he went to the gym. Then he had them plastic.
Oh Jesus
Went to the gym.
Christ!
I think Ro need a style, and need to braid it up or something. I think you need to figure it out. You know.
No, Ro needs to grow up. He is a 45-year-old man. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm not really sure. He says that his aunt had taken him to the doctor to figure out some things to see if everything was on track. Child. I think he's gotten off track, and I think it's time for us to take him. Get an updated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they're trying to put Miss Lord, forgive me. You know how they're trying to say that Miss Wendy Williams is incapacitated. I'm a little worried about Ron. He's been having some issues on that job. He's been talking back to the white man. What are your thoughts on that? Sound
I think
off.
I think Ro is just distracted. I think he's distracted. So he got a lot going on as this song. It's a lot going on. Yeah. He
Hmm.
has a lot going on that he's dealing with, and everything that need to be having its focus, you need to focus on. He not because he just got a lot going on, and he might be a little. You think you're a little stressed out about it or this?
Maybe I think that he needs to stop worrying about pain and focus on his job for he losing. You know, them people,
I get that with you.
them people tired of him. Those dating apps will go off. You know what I'm saying? Ro is distracted and Ro is not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Let's just call it for what it is. When you talk about a D, Ro is right there. Ro is going to praise it. Ro is going to smell it. Ro is going to hold it if he can. Ro traveled all the way to California. Ro had traveled all the way to Las Vegas, and he still didn't get no play. So when you talk about an individual that that's just lost in the sauce, has no real good friends around him, and I'm surprised that TMO has not spoken to him or have given him any type of any you know criticism or plan of action, when it comes to dealing with these guys, because Brian, I feel like Brian would hurt him if they were in close quarters and Ro pissed him off. Like Ro would be, allegedly, I hate to say that, but he would be going off in an ambulance. What are your thoughts? Sound off.
yeah. I think Brian is will be. Yeah, I think Ro needs to just be a little be careful. You know. Um, but they was getting on TMO about getting in their business. So Brian didn't like the fact that she knew the dates that he was coming to gonna be there in town and everything like that. So I think she probably trying to just back away. I don't know, but I don't know because Brian is he don't like TMO. So and that would I don't know what that would do for Ro. You know what I'm saying? Being that Brian and Ro are friends. So, but I don't know. Do you think she tried to talk to him about that? Well, he was trying to figure out what was gonna make his hair grow or something he was trying to figure out. So he was trying to get his hair together. I think he just needs to censor himself. Get his stuff together.
You know what? Ro was oh, and no shade to Shish, but Ro was promoting a fundraiser, raising money for him, and the money was not going to his bank account. So I just kind of, you know what? I just kind of feel like Ro, like I said, Ro does not have a really good support system around him. I think that Demas O is getting her lick back in the ways that she felt that Rose should have. Yeah. Um okay. Okay, so LaDonna says, but now she's wrapped up, now she's wrapped in it, and they get mad and flip on her in the future. Well, yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. When we think about these guys here on YouTube, they do stick together, right? They don't hold each other accountable. Let me see some more. I like this. I like them shades, honey. Yes. Okay, let's read some more. Same Tosa, and you said he can do it because Lemon was playing that video with his legs up. Get into that. And his crazy butt acted like he would play it the other day. Like, sir, that's why you get flagged. Oh, see, so he's wanting it. It seems like he's enjoying it, you know? Yes. All right, let's get into it. I'm trying to read the comments and make sure we're up to date. I feel like Roby playing in Brian's face. You know what? Roby giving me like Roby Roby wanting somebody to throw them blows on him. What do you think? What, what are your thoughts? Do you think that Roby like he gets off to a man just taking out all his frustrations on him?
Now, I don't think Ro would last through all of that. Okay, so I hope he don't like that because he
So you telling me that Ro don't like to play the victim? Ro don't like to.
he play the victim
Oh,
role.
woe is me. It's
Yeah,
me. What are you doing?
he play that role, but not nobody getting at him, beating him up. And I don't think he ready. But I'm sure he probably played the victim role. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Because I don't think that he's innocent either. So, but you know, Brian is bigger than him. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we got to protect Ro.
Yes, and that's why I said I'm scared for him to meet Brian, and Brian gets upset. Voodoo says, I think Ro is Team Shakim, child. Do you feel like that could be a conflict?
um, well, well, he did like Shakim. So, and another thing, Brian don't like Shakim. So it's just, I think, Ro is just torn. He got two people that he like, but they don't like each. Well, I don't know if Shakim like Brian, but Brian definitely don't like Shakim. So
Oh, let me ask you this. Do you think that Ro is acting as the lady of the night? What are your thoughts? Sound off.
well, if anything, I don't. He's probably not interested in Brian, but he probably still interested in Shaquille. So that I'm sure that causes some conflict.
Oh, I thought you was about to say the tallywhacker. Because I was gonna say that tallywhacker. You know, Ro finally got to see a real picture of Shakim, and not a, photo from the internet. So I could see his desperation. Y'all know why. LaDonna says the LA trip will be for the books. Uh huh. Get into it. Oh my God. LaDonna says Brian said the other day you went to LA and Vegas, and now the boy want you to keep you away from me. I hollered. He said he been closed and didn't make a move in Vegas. Oh, TMO says she talks to Roro to help guide him more behind the scenes. What? We need her in front of the scenes, okay?
Right.
You know, he has a good amount of hair. It just look a hot mess. Yes, he just has to find a style, you know. Hi,
Yeah.
Miss Douglas. How are you doing? Rolling in here. Yes. Is your email in your about section and you can't Lolo didn't stop him. Let me see. My email is right here. Queen Tulsa Direct at gmail.com. Or if you want to be anonymous, you got some tea, you can email it me at tabloidsqueen at gmail.com. If you want to call in, we do have the call in number available. All right, let's get into the show. All right, let's see, where do we stop at? I'm like, Lolo, tell him no, he will get flagged. And Lolo didn't stop him. Oh my God, he's definitely insisting. Oh my God, child. Okay, hold on. Read my question. She said she won't do it in front because he's a grown man. Oh my God. But when she shows up and she tries to be his mom, like, I feel like he's a grown man. You go, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
enough. What do you think about
And
that?
that's what Brian been saying. Like she's always in their business. But Ro is the one telling about their business though, right? So Brian need to have that conversation with Ro about how he feel about that. It's not TMO problem if Ro is telling her. You know what I'm saying? Or if he even if he is telling her, that don't mean she have to be involved either. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
that's
you see what I'm saying? I just try to make sure Ro is good because you know what I'm saying ain't nobody over here gonna treat Ro like I need to be treating him because Brian, Brian be, he'll be in those parking lots and then he'll be going back and forth Ro. But Ro, what I'm saying, he likes Shakim. So Shakim, him and Shakim, they have this thing going on. But Shakim, he gets a little brand new. Ever since he went to that Vegas trip, what I'm saying, he spent time with Lemon, then what I'm saying, it's just been a lot. So this is my thing. I'm just here for Ro. So my client is innocent.
that's funny. But TMO do be she mean good, you know what I'm saying? But she mean good, you know what I'm saying? I do believe she mean good, but Brian don't like her, period. And he definitely don't like her being in their business. So that's the same thing with this trip. He feel like she know everything, know their business, and she's involving herself, inserting herself. So she mean well, but I think she probably just need to, let them.
Yeah. Now get
Yeah.
into this, enough. Somebody lying said, but to be fair, he needs guidance. LOL, maybe he's on the spectrum. Oh, child. Was that a read or was this one a read, child? This LaDonna says shaking my head. She must have been kited on her indica. Ooh. Y'all
Yeah.
said she was over there just eating those, child. She was over there eating those indica edibles, child. They said she was hotter than a quarter brown off those edibles. Shout out to the legalness of it all. What are
Hey,
y'all?
well, first, did you say you seen the challenge yesterday, right?
The who?
The challenge.
The challenge. Yeah, I seen the challenge.
So did you see King Roman act like he was her in the chair?
He was acting like he was who?
TMO. He
Oh
was
no,
acting
ma'am.
He was like he was TMO, had a wig on and stuff like that, like she was high or something.
You know what? And
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder about him. Why does he got all those wigs over there? You know what I'm saying? Is he a cross dresser? Is he like a drag performer or something?
Mm,
I mean, I want to know.
I don't know.
I'm curious about that. He's got the wigs on demand. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is what he said. He said, Queen Tulsa, you need to stop wearing that little short bob. You need to have you some long hair. I'm like, okay, got a stylist.
The one he had on yesterday was long. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that must be his thing. Ah, okay. Okay. you know, oh, child, that's a lot. No, 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 T. I won't be involved in any of this madness on YouTube. Well, Miss Douglas, honey, listen here. You done pulled up. You got the beats up in your what is that? Oh, honey, look like a Chrysler 300 all white. Okay. You looking good and you came up here beating, honey. You're very noticeable. Let's get into it. Somebody lines. Oh, okay. I read that one. Okay. You said, oh, fool. You said EO is definitely given neurodivergent. Okay. You say EO. Who is EO? Oh, he says Ro is definitely given neurodivergent. Oh, you know what? You know what? I want to,
What's up?
what are your thoughts on Honest Row and him getting around these thugs and them taking advantage of him? What are your thoughts? Sound off.
Um, they're taking advantage of him. Oh, he know they thugs, and I think he want to be around that. You know, he might like that taking advantage because he's around it and he knows it. So I mean, what can you do? Because sometimes if Ro don't feel a certain way, he gonna do what he want to do as well. So
Hmm. But you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like Ro is a grown man. But I do feel like, him letting this woman guide his life and be all up in the business, I think it does make Brian paranoid because it's like, damn, you going to tell her everything because she's just there, like, you know what? I think we're getting a message. Production is saying that we have a message. Hold on tight.
Put your mouth there. I don't understand. You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all you have to do is speak it into that hole? Would you be willing to do that? Do it.
What are your thoughts? What are your opinions?
speaking to the whole.
I mean, I just kind of feel like we have to do our self care, our shadow work and do all that, cleanse ourselves. But,
Mhm.
I'm just, like I said, I'm so afraid Ro is going to get robbed by those thugs. They're going to clean him out. I mean, listen here. Just imagine them slanging Ro, getting up in it. It doesn't take long for him to get, hooked, listen here, one good stroke or, just how a dude hit it, dudes. And I don't know. I think Shaquem got a spell on his dick or something. It's like when he go in him, he just make him go crazy. And you think that Lemon is running around her talking about, oh, you doing this and you doing this. Listen, we know that Ro can amp it up. Okay. Ro then showed us a different side of him. Ro then showed us that he can cuss. Oh, yes, he did. He got a filthy mouth. Yes. So just imagine Shaquem breaking him off. I mean, breaking him off, breaking off in his ass. Okay, getting all up in there and making him feel good. Oh, baby, you look good. Oh, baby, you got that good. Oh, what's your name? Daddy, 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 daddy. What are you gonna be saying? I'm enough. What are you gonna be saying?
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Gonna be in there. It ain't gonna take long for daddy. You know, it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be Shaquille. No, it's gonna be daddy, daddy. He gonna be just wearing his ass out. Okay, and that's all it's going to take. Now, if Brian get in there with that big horse hung cock, you feel me? Once he get on up in there and start jiving and plowing and plowing, I think that he can have roll on the hook. It's nothing like skinny girl, small petite girl like myself. And there's nothing wrong with having a man with some meats, with some meat on him.
Mm.
But ain't nothing wrong with a slim man, because I don't know what there's myths saying, oh, the big guy, he got a little one. No, 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 baby, you ain't been to Texas. Listen, back in my day, and I'm speaking from me, these views and opinions does not reflect my panelists. Let's get that straight. Okay? Can I get a witness?
Amen.
All right, let's move right on. All right. Tukaneth. Yes. Yes, I agree. You said, okay, production. Yes. Listen here. Production has been working themselves off. Oh, okay. Neurodivergence refers to a wide range of natural variations in how people's brains function, encompassing encompassing conditions like autism, ADHD, learning disabilities, and others. Oh, now I feel a little bad for him. Does anybody know if he gets a check at like the first or the 15th? Because Roe could really get him a check. He don't have to, because it seems like when he's at work, he's you know,
I can't with you. Yeah, I can't. But Queen,
you got to run.
yeah, I gotta
Listen
run.
here, it was amazing. I had an amazing show. Thank you with you. Thank you. I'm enough. You guys support I'm enough when y'all see I'm enough. Her in the chats. Okay, get into it. Okay,
All
work
right,
it out.
thank you.
Work it out. All right. Thank you for coming by.
No problem.
Okay. Yes, honey. All right, let's get into it. Okay, and it wasn't that what it was. I mean, was I right or was I right? Okay, let's get into it. You said Rose said his booty hole tight, child. Rose be trying to entice these gay boys. Ooh, you sure it's tight? You sure it's tight, honey? I'm not really sure. Child, don't give me the lie. I ain't never been in it. Yeah, I've never been in it. I couldn't answer that for you, sweetheart. I don't know. But as much as Ro had been down at the gym, maybe somebody did give him a chance. You know, maybe hey, it is what it is. Maybe somebody was leaving the gym and they was looking for a party partner, and they saw Ro. They said, "Hey, you know what? You was in there. You was lit. Okay, yes, okay." They said Rose said, "Okay, I read that one." He said, "Team petite, get into it." Period. Uh-huh. You said something wrong with you, Tulsa. Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh, what is that? What is going on? Just a little touch. He'll be all right. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Well, I was thinking, maybe he be at his job and he be the ones that just be taking out them trash cans, and maybe he ain't moving fast enough. You know what I'm saying? you know, they tell him to do something, and then he just, maybe it's, they got some new people up in there. Maybe the boss is in there. You know what I'm saying? They're changing some things around. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, y'all already know what time it is. We gotta pay some bills because listen here, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm begging. I'm not begging anybody, but shout out to our channel sponsor, uh, Voodoo, Voodoo Badu, was our channel sponsor today. He definitely supported the channel. Yes, he sent a super sticker. So listen here, before we get into more of the comments, we want you to take the time to like, share, and subscribe, or take this time to go ahead and refreshen your beverage, or go to the powder room, go to the ladies or gentlemen's room here at the Butterfly Lounge. We'll be right back after these messages. Run up on big glow, you won't, I bet your ass be on the floor. Big carbon here like Mayweather, Tula come through with bubble hole. Got millions out that rap shit, they hate a bitch, but they stole the flow. Got back in, after back in, coming. My stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out the parachute. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might just scourge you. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might just burn you. Tag low, stomp a little pussy, the whole bitch with shell toes. Tag low, slapping rap bitches and making bell ho. Tag low, two-tone Cartier match the nails ho. Tag low, no competition, these bitches fail ho. Tag low, curving no curving, my shit is layers ho. Tag low, say they get money, but I can't tell ho. Tag low, keep running circles around the snail ho. Tag low, and my shit bumping up in the jail ho. Tag low, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Back and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. With the crank up on the hoe, you bitches better not keep me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks don't keep it started. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky, bitch, when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood, bitches, motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Them bitches fraudulent, you know you the truth. Stop overthinking, these hoes can't fuck with you. Standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let a hoe play with me, I go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little pussy, hoe get some shell toes. Slapping rap bitches and making bell ho. Two-tone Cartier match the nails ho. No competition, these bitches fail ho. Curving no curving, my shit is layers ho. Say they get money, but I can't tell ho. Keep running circles around these snail ho. And my shit bumping up in the jail ho. Okay, get into it. Now listen here, listen here. Y'all can still send a cash app. Listen here. I am just a content creator that is out here putting in the work. I just ask you guys, whenever I'm on my vertical lives, if you all can support me with a super sticker whenever I'm on vertical, because YouTube has, and this is for all content creators, whenever you're going live vertical, if somebody sends you a super sticker and you're live, I think you have like $1,000 bonus. So, and they've extended it from now until June the 30th. So make sure you are taking advantage of that. Listen here, I feel like we had a great show this evening. We got a few more comments and then we're going to head on out. All right, let's go. Yes. Voodoo Badu says, not robbed. Yes, they were robbed. Right, indeed. Okay, said Rose said, okay, I think I read that one. Okay, I think I read that one. He went to work. He said he couldn't live off that. Yeah. Rose was over there stacking boxes. Let's just pray that he, those new set of boxes that they have coming in, he could, learn how to follow directions. And the boss will have to keep telling him, we're going to stack these boxes like this, roll over there playing with the boxes, building a house and stuff, that's not what that job was calling for. I don't know. Okay, let's go. You said, the sector already asked if you get to check this and then you get one. Okay. That's what he said, child. LOL, I can't. All right, so everybody is good. Okay. So listen here. I think that this concludes our broadcast. Thank you so much to our panelists, Voodoo Badu. We had LaDonna B in the building. I really enjoyed you and your commentary and what y'all had to add to the commentary. Also, I am enough as my co-host tonight. Listen here. I had a fabulous good time. Listen here, I don't know how much more to say it, but I really did. I had a fabulous good time. And I just want to say on that note, you have potential. So that's what we'll end this broadcast on. Shout out to our girl, Summer Walker. Let's go.
You got you got potential. You got you got potential. You got potential. You got a few niggas ride it out for me. Tell me, baby, will you slide for me? Beat the Glock 40, holding it down for me. I know you good in the hood, but a couple just for me, yeah. When I'm really low, will you still cover for me? Your best to make me feel lovely. When I go where you still think of me. I need to know for sure, 'cause you got potential. You got, you got potential. You got, you got potential. You got potential. You got. Caught my interest, talking that shit, so intriguing. We could go far, go the distance, I could see it. I'm not trying to be out of my hopes up. If you're over me, then let me know what's up. Don't change up on me in the long run. Keep it open, my honey. 'Cause you got potential. You you got potential.